What are some of the hobbies of the Rolling Stones, Doug?
So definitely gardening for Keith. He's really into working in the garden. One of those houses is in New York. He likes that. Mick Jagger actually posted a picture from inside the Cleveland Browns locker room.
I saw that.
That was pretty cool. And Ronnie is an amazing artist. Kind of one of the funny things that he does is he does a big giant artwork of the set list, and then if you went to the show, you can buy that, so that's really cool. And Mick likes to garden too. He's got lots of houses all over the place, as you can imagine. He posted a video once of a little bit of his gardening prowess. And so and then of course the one I know the best is keyboard player Chuck Leavell. He used to be with the Allman Brothers, Fabulous Thunderbirds. Been with the Stones since 81, 82, 82. And met with him several times, saw him backstage a couple times. Really a environmentalist and sustainable forester down in the Atlanta area. Has written several books, really interesting books. And I can remember the first time that I contacted him, I thought I was going to be going through a bunch of handlers, and he sent me an email right back saying, Doug, I haven't had a garden writer interested in this book, so I think that's cool. Let's put it together. And then he came to Pittsburgh. I wrote the story for the Post-Gazette, and they came to Pittsburgh. He says, I want to meet you. And so he met us up in a special area, and we just had a ball together and have stayed in touch. I found some pictures of him once from, what's the name of the place? Watkins Glen, from an old Allman Brothers show where he was with Jerry Garcia backstage, and he had never seen him before. And I sent him to his, a guy that I deal with as a go-between now. And Chuck sent me a message right away saying, man, those are cool. I never saw those. And he goes, and I said, one of those you're misidentified in. And so I got him a link to the pictures, and he was able to get a high-res picture, it's kind of cool stuff to be on the periphery of the band you've loved since you were a teenager. Since they weren't in Pittsburgh this time, I didn't do a story, but usually when they come through Pittsburgh, or Chuck comes through Pittsburgh, I do a story. He's got a television show out on PBS right now, looking at different forests and stuff like that. He's the guy that makes it all run. If you really watch the band closely, like when there's going to be a change or it's coming up to the end or something, you'll see him signal or stand up, and everyone's watching Chuck. Once they get going, it just runs like a train, but then you got to stop the train. And Chuck's job is to change gears in the train and also to stop the train. So I like watching that too. I like watching Chuck do his thing.